have two axes here. This one down here is the months of the year. This one up here is how I feel about it based on the month. And so I've just been thinking about this a lot. We are in March, almost in April now, and we're still dealing with snow here in Pennsylvania. And I know that's not totally out of the ordinary, but I just thought it was interesting how I feel so drastically different about snow throughout the year. And so just starting in June, in June I'm like here. I'm like a 6 out of 10. I like snow. I like snow in June. It's actually a pretty good thing for me. And that kind of actually grows, through the summer months, even up to September. Snow is actually my friend. I'm not a huge fan of the hot summer days. And so in those moments, I could actually use a little bit of snow. It wouldn't be too bad. And then coming into the winter time, as we get towards October and November, my love for snow falls down to here. And it's just basically, snow is part of life. And just in western Pennsylvania, we're always going to have snow. If you live in the north, you just have to expect snow. That's just part of the way that it is. Then we hit this holiday in December called Christmas. And my love for snow skyrockets all the way up to the highest that it could go. And it's just, snow in December is just the best thing ever. This year we got Christmas Day snow. Christmas Eve it began to snow and snowed all the way through Christmas Day. And it was just awesome. It was just wonderful. And so it's just the best thing ever to have snow at Christmas. Who could argue with that? And that love kind of stays until the new year, and then it just drops right back down, all the way down to here. And down here we're at maybe a 2 or a 3, and it's like, okay, this is enough. I've had enough of that. I've had enough of winter. I've had enough of snow, all those kinds of things. And then that just kind of gradually falls all the way down until we get to March. And this is right now I'm at basically bitter hatred for snow. It's just where I'm at. I want to get the garden ready. I want to do all of those things. And if we get to April and it's still snowing, that's the point where when you get to 0 here, this is where you move south. So this is why I had to leave Minnesota. That's why I came to Pennsylvania, is just for the tropical weather from Minnesota. And and then the weather starts to get warm again, starts to get hot again, and my love for snow comes right back up to where it began, June again for next year. And this is my personal analysis for how I feel about snow. And so I really hope we don't get a lot of snow in April, because I really don't want to have to move from here. I really like it. I really love our house. I love our homestead. So Mother Nature, don't make me do it. Good morning. Happy spring. Beautiful spring day, can't you tell? It's really cold today. Lots of snow on the ground. The weather's supposed to get warmer in the next few days, so it will feel like spring within a week from now, but right now it does not feel very springy. But it's an important day on the homestead. So I was happening to capture the sun on the equinox, which would have been March 20th, but it's been really cloudy the last 2 days. No sunrise on our property. So the sun now is right here. And so if you go straight down is where it rose this morning, pretty much straight down this time of year, so right here. Now if you remember, I'll show you my December 21st video, the sun was rising somewhere around here, and maybe just 10, 15, 20 days ago it was only halfway over to here. It's moving rapidly across the sky. So about 20 more days will be here, and I'm assuming in June we'll be rising somewhere over here. So I just like to track that because of my garden, really. You want to make sure that wherever you're putting your garden, you're going to be in the sun's path throughout the day. There, it's actually peeking out behind the clouds. My garden is more or less facing the right direction. I have a straight east facing, straight west facing ends of my garden. I have on the south side of my garden right here, I have no obstruction, so we can get all that winter sun which is good if I'm going to try season extension later on. All my trees and things are on the north side of my garden, so not affected by that winter sun at all. So I'm pretty happy overall with the placement of my garden, but just something you want to be thinking about if you haven't started a garden yet, is you want to be out today looking. You're going to have your best east and west facing idea today, where the sun is going to rise halfway through the year and halfway into fall. So September 20th, September 21st, you'll be in that same range. You can see this is where I've been tilling up the 2 or 3 new rows. I have 2 of them done, so you can see 1, 2. I still need to do a 3rd one here, but I can't really do that today. I guess the Lord knew I needed a break, so I just slept in today. I like to get things done, but at the same time, I guess I'll take the rest. I'm okay with it. So I'm just getting ready to leave work here. Got a new camera. Well, not a new camera. I got a new phone. So now I carry around. I have this LG phone and this phone, and this phone. And so I just I'm trying to test out. How does this one work? It's an iPhone, a couple generations old. I got it for really, really cheap, but it has a great camera on it. A couple other features that I really, really like, which I'll talk about in a different video. But just wanted to take advantage. This might be the last time I can see snow in Kittanning for this year, hopefully. I mean, hoping this is going to melt here in the next couple days. And yeah, say goodbye to the snow. Plus I want to test it out as like a point and shoot camera, just like for pictures, and just want to compare some iPhone pictures to an Android phone or my LG camera. I've really been happy with the LG camera, but from my understanding, iPhone's pretty good. Never owned one before. Not really a big fan of Apple as a company, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, see what kind of pictures I can get. All right, that's enough of that. I'm gonna go home. Oh, wow. What are you doing, Lily? Whoa. Hey, wait a second. Is there someone else in there? Who's that?
That's Joanna.
That's Joanna. What are you doing there? Hey, do you still like the snow, or are you ready for summer?
Ready for spring.
Ready for spring? You excited? What's your favorite part of spring?
Doing the garden and when the flowers come out.
Yeah, that'll be fun, huh? Do you guys like the snow still, or do you want spring to come?
Spring's good.
Spring's good?
Yeah.
Do you speak for him too?
I do.
Daddy.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Do you still like the snow, or do you want spring to come?
Spring.
Spring? Do you like the snow, or do you want spring to come?
Spring.
Spring too? Wow, everyone wants spring. What are you doing there? What do you think you're doing there? Get that finger out of your nose. Ew. I'm gonna show this to you when you're older. Yuck. What are you doing there? Getting all the snow off. Good job. Keep it going. It's a beautiful evening out here. Not quite what I want for March 21st, but take what you get, I guess. God always seems to know better what we need than we do, so I'll take his little hint here, and I'll take the night off and play with the kids. Whoa. What happened?
Yeah.